I am Caitlin Steffen, and I don't know what that means to you, but I got some nuggets to drop on a few of you guys that are available within your brain. And as I wait for people to come in, I'm going to write a couple things down, okay? I got like a favorite pen. I don't know what I did with it. This stuff is like, it's kind of like, it's a lot. It's knowledge that not only did I seek, but I asked and I received. So to give you the message is hard for me because it's dangerous, because it just is. And just hold on a second. I'm gonna name this the title of the freaking live here. I hope you guys pay attention to the way I worded it, okay? They can't hear. They don't know how. They don't know how, guys. They don't know how. So this is just to the ones, to the people that are going through it right now, because I know it's just, I can feel it in the air. It's just the way it is. With me particularly, right? And it's like a curse and a blessing both. But that's not the point. The point is whatever you're going through right now, whatever the scenario is, there is always a solution. But we, as parasite-filled humans, right? Vessels, empty vessels that got taken over without our consent, we lose self-control. And then we refuse to hear any solution. How dare you come up with a solution to my problems? I suffer more than you. No, not anymore. We've all been victimized. We've all been fucked over, right? Hard. With an 8x8, you know? Like, if I can just be real, can I be real? Without getting, I've already been mowed down by, it don't matter at this point. Because I understand the parasite that has warped the brains of our people we love, us. Like, it's within, like, there's still some of it in me. So, Holy Spirit, help me with this, because this is just hard, and this is an obedient word, and I'm nervous to even, like, tell it. I don't think it's time to go all the way there yet, really, I don't. But I care about a lot of your guys' souls more than you do, unfortunately, okay? And because I don't care what other people do. I've mastered myself. That's it. I don't care to master or be in competition. I have myself to defeat. That's that parasite, that inner you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It's me versus me. It's you versus you. And when you really, and then look, as we're kids, we go through our life. Everything's magical and, great. Everything's gonna be great when you grow up. What do you want to be when you grow up? You got that. Easy. Whoopity-doo-dah. Boppity-boop. Then you grow up and you're like, oh, wow, this ain't the way it really is. Plus, look at what happened. God, how could you let that happen to me? To me. You don't want to, that's where your atheism comes from. That's where your hatred for God is, because of the perversion of the church and the perversion of everything. And that's how the parasite spreads. You understand? And that's what causes a person to be out of control like that. So, it's not them. They've been given up to a reprobate mind because they let the parasite if they kept feeding it. You can't keep feeding the beast, guys. We all have it in us, every one of us. It's your choice whether you want to keep feeding into it, the loop, and wasting away your 7 decades. What are you doing with your life? I'm not trying to put anxiety in you or you to feel like, I gotta go. Be still right now. And just understand that this metamorphosis that a lot of us are going through or should be going through. It don't feel good. I feel it too. It feels like shit. You know, a lot of breakdowns. I'm picking up on a lot of breakdowns, and people just falling apart or feeling very self-condemned, like you're mad at yourself, or like self-hatred. That's where they get you first. And then you're like, your animalistic body wants to fit into that tribe, because if it's rejected from that tribe, your instincts, you're gonna die. You're out in the wilderness. You know what I mean? We have an animalistic side, guys. Eve ate the apple. See what I'm saying? We were bred with the serpent. We were bred with something. But what I'm talking about, this parasite, this one is something new, and it's spreading and what's gonna happen is, if it keeps going, they're gonna eventually go extinct, and rightfully so, because they're gonna consume every innocent creature that ever roamed the earth. And that's something that I'm trying to just spread awareness to even the people that are being controlled by the parasite. That is what is wrong with you. And you don't have the remedy, which is God, it's your creator. And you get so mad and conflicted when that happens, when it enters you, right? Or whatever happened. Whenever you get so strucken with grief or confusion, whatever it could have been when your parents got divorced, it could have been anything. And it sits with you. And as soon as you, as a childlike version, you turn your back on God, right? Because of what happened. You think that he's in control of everything, and he's, they don't describe him the right way. I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about you, me, her, he, she, we. The phone, or what, you know what I mean? The plant I have there. I'm not using this in a God complex. I'm not blaspheming. Don't take it that way. I'm saying this as a vessel for the Most High. That's what I'm saying. As it's hard being that. We didn't ask for it, and sometimes when people start rebelling, like they betray you and things like that, to the ones that do really feel what I'm saying and live, breathe, and eat this stuff. You're not the one that's cursed. It's them, right? But you think you're the curse because you can see it, but you're like the only one, right? Well, no, you're not the only one, and we got to keep ours spreading just like theirs is. We got to be more self-control with spreading ours, like over top of theirs. There's the perversion, the way they have done the Catholicism, the way they have done the Pope, the way they've done reality, and the way they've done the kids, and they're still doing as we speak. The only thing you can do is pray for the predator, that they change their mind, that they get a hold of themselves. Because the internet, it's like leaving your kid on the side of whatever city you live in, dropping your kid off on the side of the road, saying, hey, I'll see you in a few hours. See how long they make it. You can be anybody you want to be on the screen. And a lot of people are using it for their advantage and to feed into that parasitic infection, because they don't have no solution. Because they're pissed at God from the beginning of whatever happened in your life. And then you get mad at yourself because you might have participated in things that you wish you didn't participate in, right? You become self-condemned, self-conflicted, F God, he don't exist. And then you go on about your life, and next thing you know, you're looking at your hands and there's just blood all over them, metaphorically, from the damage that you caused from turning on yourself, which is God. Kingdom of Heaven's within, right? I hope you guys are picking up what I'm putting down here, because this is something that I don't even really want to even share. I don't care to be up here to talk about this. I've been ostracized and whatever because of my perspective of life. When I just wanted to know a couple questions, and nobody ever wanted to tell me. In fact, who do you think you are? I fucking know who I am. And then that's it. That's the way you gotta be when it comes to these people that are trying to latch onto your energy, and they'll drain you. They want you mad. They want you tearing up your house. They want you cussing out the ones closest to you. They don't want you in a family. They don't want you in a union. They don't want you with anybody. You are to be ostracized in the back, in the corner, because you decided not to shrink, or to, you seen what was wrong and you said something, instead of just you feel it, because we're born with that moral compass, but you don't do nothing about it. Or like I'm thinking of an addict. We can put this in any category. When you first take that drink, or an alcoholic, right? You don't even realize what comes with it if you keep feeding it, right? And this is something I need to talk about, because nobody is. Nobody is. Nobody wants to say anything about it. And it's like, why? Because they are a part of it too. Why do you think they get a slap on the wrist? We got people in the prisons right now, filling it up for marijuana, stupid shit. And then we have people that are literally giving kids life sentences, and they're getting slapped on the wrist. Why, America? Because the freaking judges are twisted too. I'll say it. And I'm sick of it. It's been beyond my comprehension for the longest time, and it's important that we know this as a whole. That's why. Quit trusting the people because they have a badge or whatever. You go with your instincts. Your instincts is going to tell you what's right or what's wrong. That's your body. It's the way God created your body. You don't want to hear about God because you're pissed off still. I understand. I've been there. I didn't come. I'm not talking about religion. This is something so much beyond religion. It's like fiction almost. Stranger than fiction, right? So that's your solution. That's always been what you've been seeking. And what it does is it takes time, first of all. It takes a lot of time. People, here, I'm going through all this shit in my own life, right? And I know other people are going through their own shit. Everybody's going through it, right now, especially. But it's just in the air, right? It's that principality trying to rule over you and your life and your family. That's like Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Can't see it, but it's there. Regardless of whatever parasite you're fighting against, or demonic spirit, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to put this in categories where your 21st century mind will understand it. So you can really put two and two together for yourself. You think for yourself. You ask for yourself. I don't want to tell you what to do. I want you to find out for yourself, and you put your own thoughts together this time. Don't need to create your book. It's not, you know how bad people want authentic right now? They are craving it. They just don't know it till it falls in front of them. And then they're like, that's it. I've been looking all over the internet or this or that. And then there it is. Authenticism, whatever the word is. I can't ever kiss authenticism, if it's even a word. You know what I mean. So use your brain. There's nothing wrong with you. And you need to really reverse the tape on your life and see yourself as a child. How can you keep condemning that person, that kid? Because that's really what you're doing. Like, we all had a start, right? Quit being so hard on yourself, guys. Give yourself as much grace as you've given others. And all the secrets you've kept hidden, in giving grace for these people, give to yourself. Because you're the one that didn't have a choice in the matter. And more than likely, they didn't either. So that's why you forgive them, okay? To release yourself from that burden of that frozen time and reality where you got fucked over, you know? And then you want to blame, whether you know God or not, you internalize blame it, because we've been taught wrong. We think, if God's real, why do kids die of cancer? Why do these horrible things happen if Almighty God's real? Look, the most intelligent thing on this earth is a fungi, a bacteria, a little parasite. And that's what's controlling these people. They're fucking out of their minds. They have no self-control. And a lot can say, I am. That's what they want you to think. That's easily dismissed. That's easily not facing yourself. How you don't want to do that because it hurts. Hell yeah, it hurts. I mean, I do it every day. And sometimes I do want to sit in that self-condemnation, but I know that's where they expect me to be. They expect me to be defeated because if you're silent, they expect you to be defeated. You know what you're doing. You know what God said. Just stay on your board. Okay? And just play the way you're supposed to move. If you be swift with it, be 10 steps ahead. We're playing chess. We're not playing checkers anymore, guys. This is a real situation that our future as a species depends on this information that I'm telling you. Because somehow, some way, by the grace of God, he helped me from being consumed by it. Because it almost got me a bunch, guys. A lot. And I mourn for myself because of it's like, God, I thank myself now who I am, because it's like, wow, you got us to this point. Regardless of what you did, we're here. So, forget the rest and just keep doing what you've been brought up to do. To the ones that are supposed to be doing it, you guys, you can only reach a certain audience. Only you. Only you. Only your style. Only the way you dress. Only your aesthetic. Only you can reach a certain amount of people. That's it. Whether it's 1 or 1 million, 1 billion, it doesn't matter. That's one more person just with knowledge. God that created us, he's like a mad scientist, right? I think of that song Scientist by Coldplay when I think of God, right? Listen to that song. Especially those guys that are mad or pissed off, or you feel like who's angry at like me or whatever. Just listen to that song if you want. I don't care what you do, whatever. But listen to that song and just really let it feed your internal wounds that you cover up every day, because nobody's okay. Everybody, we make it, we survive, but nobody's okay. We are all coming into this truth, and it's painful. But we got duped. Nobody knew it. You know what I mean? And so they try to take you out before you know who you are. Like me, my life, if they would have had their way with me completely, I would have been wiped off the face of this earth at 12 years old by my own hand. That's the only way they can get us, is for us to destroy our own self. And we have to be aware of that. Nothing they can say, nothing they can record, nothing that they can screenshot, none of that shit's gonna matter. What matters is that you are just being obedient when you're supposed to be, and you're quiet when you're supposed to be. Some of you guys are bitching out loud your whole plan. Shh. And I'm not saying that in their weird way. They're mocking God with that. Okay? That's what all that thing's about. They're trying to act like they have this secrecy or this thing with God when they are the exact opposite of what it even is. Freely receive, freely give. I've been at work all day. I've had to climb 11 stories twice with tools. And I still managed to come on here to empty out my cup because he filled it back up. What else would I be here for? I don't understand that. You gotta know what you're here for. And that helps me stay strong when I am ostracized, and when people do film me and they make me out to look like a fool, humiliate me in public, things like that. I'm used to it now. I don't care. That's rule number 1. Quit worrying about what these people think about you. Their deeds are, I guarantee it, their deeds are way more dirtier than yours ever thought about being. You just don't know it. You don't see it that way because you want to see the goodness in everything. You want to see the goodness in everything because that's how God made you. Thank you, vote for Jesus. I love you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. This one's been a painful one to deliver today. I feel it like it's almost angry. I'm almost angry. Like, I don't know. I'm not angry, but like I'm afflicted. Like something's going on. Like, I don't know. It's a lot of different things trying to, I think, test and push on certain places in me, I guess, to see if I'm still willing to react or not. Or if I'm still willing to blow my whole freaking life, like, just by my anger, right? Or me just getting tired of the bear getting poked at. And then all of a sudden rah, this big explosion, you don't even know you don't even know what it is. And it gnaws when then that's when you gotta tame your flesh and you gotta make it your bitch. And I'm talking about your spirit, your soul. Your soul is a soul, and it's just it's the vessel that is holding it. and appreciate it. Take care of it. Your body. You only get one. And some of you guys just are so lost in the substance of the phone and just the depression and the parasites. You don't want to hear none of this because it's integrated with you. And I'm here to try to help you get better, because what I have, you can get it too, but you gotta come into agreement with it, just like you did with Santa Claus. Look up the meaning of clause. What is definition of clause? What does it mean? It's a contract, and we're writing it as kids. He's crafty, the prince of the world or whatever. He's very good at destroying the human race because of the envy and the jealousy that we're not immortal. We're not damned to hell yet. It depends on where you're at and where you're at mentally. Are you speaking constantly about everybody and pissed off that this person's winning or this person's doing that with their life? Or are you looking within your own ass and holding and making it come for yourself, bringing fruition for yourself into yourself for your life? Why waste time and energy being jealous or being pissed off and gazing at what somebody else is doing when you can have the same thing? If you would just pick up the piece of paper and the pen. One of my trusted friend, hey. Those you guys like Bone Thugs and Harmony, you know? That song, Notorious, by, Notorious Thugs, B.I.G. or whatever. Maybe I'm the only one that got that. Pick up a pen in my hand, one of my trusted friend, hey. That's another one you need to look up. Notorious Thugs, B.I.G. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. It talks about creating disciples and everything else. And Armageddon it says, my Messiah is coming. Better be ready for Armageddon. Shit's expired. It's wild. Bless the child. I know you guys know what song I'm talking about. It's Bone Thugs and Harmony. I mean, come on. Who don't know that? That song. Look up that song. Let it feed your spirit. And look up the lyrics. And Scientist, or by Coldplay. Yeah. That one first. God, it says it's for you. It's for you. You. Yeah, the one that don't like me. The one that's just looking just to watch, see what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, you. Or the people that are just genuinely running across me and hearing me. Yeah, you. Everybody that runs across this. It's for you. It's always been for you. All my suffering has been for you. And I'm honored to do so, okay? And a lot of people can mock me and say, well, where's your God at? They're coming from religion. That's not what I'm saying. I have to suffer the truth and not fit in with the masses in order to be able to birth out this stuff to make you understand. Otherwise, I would be in there with the blind leading the blind. It's painful to be isolated. It's painful to think, how dare me think outside of the box. So, God will place certain people in certain areas to never fit in the box, no matter how bad they're ostracized or marginalized. It don't matter. We will die in this calling. They will tear us apart when our time comes. But that's what we're here to do. We're modern day prophets. And I'm sorry I didn't engage in the chat. I love you guys too. Oh, really? I know they are. But you know what? Good. God said he was going to create your table in the presence of your enemies. You think they weren't going to watch? That's exactly what he means. Exactly what he meant, because you didn't fold. You took the pressure and you took it in and you reversed the shit out and put it back into positive. That is an alchemist at soul, at heart. That is a descendant of Christ. That's the return of Christ. I give all praises to God for this message, you guys. But it's time for me to go. It's time to go. I love you guys. Stay true to yourself and always stay up. I thought I was ending you. I love you guys too. Take it easy.